deep in the bayou. Welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Raging Cajuns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Jaguars' offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the junior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. The run inside. It's Phillips. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Davenport. There's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. On the run, it's Martin. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. So the Raging Cajuns offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. That's caught. It's Sampson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And that is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Got room on the return. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just big impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw, it's Davenport. The quick out. Still running at the 40. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center. Tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Phillips. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
So after that pick six on the opening drive, a chance here to get a touchdown of their own. To the air, it's Davenport. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, South Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
That's reeled in. It's Sampson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Here's the heat. Gets away, still looking. Turning it on. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Phillips. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The tackle. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. Makes the catch. It's Jensen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got... This type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Right on target this time. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Here's a little room there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it.
And that's just a catch you got to make, right? It's third down. You've got an opportunity to make a play in the middle of the field. Butterfingers.
Punt is on its way. And they'll just down it right there. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass, it's Winfield. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So,
and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. catches it at the 30. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Hunter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So going for it on 4th down is one thing, quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option, but not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
Finds his back in the middle. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running inside, it's Phillips. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his tight end. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Jaguars are flying down the field. Looking for space. It's Phillips.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Running the red zone, it's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. He's there to make the stop.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a two-possession game. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Back to throw, it's Winfield. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Under fire. And they got him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. They now move to 9-0 on the season, one of the best starts in the history of the program. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Cajun Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Ragin' Cajuns head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the air, it's Winfield. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Reagan. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. He's looking to pass. He's got him in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Ragin' Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. Can they catch him?
As soon as something like this happens, defenses always communicate. Shot play, shot play. Why? Every time there's a big momentum switch, a turnover, a big return in the kicking game, offensive coordinators want to go attack. This defense has to be ready for a big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the ground with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Running inside, it's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're close enough for a makeable field. the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive channels.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. The option look. He'll pitch it. Shakes off the defender. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Malone. Got enough for the 1st. Right down the gut of the field. And he scores! Touchdown, South Alabama! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Here comes the 2-point try. Barrels ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with this decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he's dragged down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up. Yardage he could on the punt return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Rushes on him. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Got a man. It's Malone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Ready? Wide 53. Wide 53. Go, go.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25. But here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Jaguars! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The run inside. It's Reagan. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're
got a little press. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Davenport. Oh, they're after him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up. Plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody. In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to pass, it's Winfield. He'll get rid of it. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside, it's Malone. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Jaguars are facing third and inches. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run for it on third and short. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
The Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. A run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. Push ahead on the sneak. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Stumbled to the ground. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's Winfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Malone. Snowed under by the defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The run inside. It's Rockwell. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Yeah, and that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.